We talk Copper Speed Center and the pressure of an Olympic season with the women of the U.S. ski team. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News. First, Summit County is opening its heart and wallet for Eric Doobie. Doobie, a physical therapist and longtime Breckenridge local, died on November 3rd while mountain biking in Moab. Officials say he suffered from unexpected heart trauma when climbing the Captain Ahab Trail west of town with 3 friends. He was 30 years old. Locals have started a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for Doobie's memorial. Donations also go to a fund started in his name at the Summit Foundation. The campaign has raised nearly $500 in 20 hours. The goal is $2,500. Contribute online at Eric Doobie Memorial Fund on GoFundMe.com. And stay tuned for info on a date and location for the local memorial. Vail Mountain has delayed its opening day due to a lack of natural snow. Earlier today, the resort announced it will open on Thanksgiving Day. That's about a week later than its original opening this Friday. Beaver Creek is still scheduled to open a day before Thanksgiving on November 22nd. The ski season has officially arrived, at least here in Summit County, and that means uphill travel is opening at local resorts. Uphill travel at A Basin is free and open 7 days per week, even when the lifts are spinning. Stop by the season pass office during business hours for rules and an uphill access pass. At Breckenridge, uphill travel is still on hold until more terrain opens, but once it does, uphill travel is limited to designated routes on peaks 7, 8, 9, and 10. There is no uphill travel on peak 6. Dogs are allowed on leash at A Basin, but not allowed at Breck. For info on Breck uphill access, see Breckenridge.com. The best and fastest ski racers in the U.S. are at Copper Mountain this month for preseason training at the U.S. Ski Team Speed Center. Everyone from Lindsey Vonn to Michaela Schifrin to Ted Ligety is making turns high above East Village. And while the full downhill course isn't open yet, slalom training is in full swing. 19-year-old Galena Wardle is one of the youngest tech skiers on this year's team. She's an Aspen native with tons of success on the youth circuit, and she's coming back from her very first ACL injury. She might not make the cut for the Winter Olympics in February, but she says it's never out of the question.
Getting to go to the World Cup every year was awesome, getting to slip it and be there, and even be able to train on a World Cup hill. I think Straub is one of my favorite race hills.
Like Wardle, 28-year-old ski team veteran Alice McKennis is no stranger to injury. She's a downhiller who has battled with knee and elbow injuries since 2011, just 1 year after her first Olympic appearance in Vancouver. This winter, for the first time in half a decade, she feels symmetrical and strong, and she's ready to undo years of what seems like plain bad luck.
I bet I've had some bad luck, for sure. Injury-wise and just weird circumstances in races, or how does this keep happening?
Another veteran downhiller, 33-year-old Stacey Cook, is also ready for her time to shine on the world's biggest stage. The death of French downhiller David Poisson hung heavy over everyone at the Speed Center, but Cook says she, her teammates, and everyone else on the World Cup circuit knows the dangers of their sport, and they're ready to take risks for their one true love, skiing.
I love speeding down the track. And I will accept the danger for that type of passion. We could just as easily die the moment we get in a car.
The U.S. ski team is in Copper through the weekend. Stop by this Friday for the NASTAR pace-setting races, when Lindsey Vonn and the rest set times for the NASTAR season. And then stick around for a free meet and greet with the team at 3 p.m. in East Village or Center Village. The next day, Saturday, is the first day of NORAM racing at Copper. Things kick off with men's giant slalom on Saturday and Sunday, and end with women's GS on Monday and Tuesday. Tune in tomorrow at 4 and 5 p.m. for interviews with the U.S. men's team at Copper. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News.